Back in the day, I used to make videos about UFOs and stuff like that, man. I don't really talk about it too much on this channel, but since this new um, whistleblower has come out and spoken about, the government hiding non-human technology, I thought I would speak on it. Like I said, I don't really make too many UFOs videos. I did before. You know, I told you that other life out there exists, and the naysayers, they getting their wake up call, man, because we never been alone, and there always have been life out there, man, in the universe. You see what I'm saying? It's you know what? It's interesting to see though, man. You know what I'm saying? Them crafts that fly in the sky, bro, they're not made by human beings. But yet you still got people that are skeptical. They still don't believe that there's other life out there besides us, human beings, man. You see what I'm saying? They still don't believe. I'm like, okay, well, we got like these super fast, um, hypersonic vehicles that's flying through the air like crazy, and nobody can explain what they're looking at. We don't know where they come from. We know it's not China. We know it's not Russia. You see what I'm saying? And I believe David Brush, man. That's his name, right? David Brush. I believe him. A lot of cats, they're still skeptical because they don't see no proof. But I'm like, bro, do you see the proof that's flying through the air? We can't explain where those vehicles come from. They can outmaneuver, outpace, outfly, outperform anything that we got in our arsenal. You see what I'm saying? And we got so many witnesses that you still got people out here just being skeptical. I said, okay. And what, you know, how do you explain what just happened in Las Vegas with the UFO coming out of the sky, landing on camera into somebody's backyard? And then they get a phone call talking about they seeing aliens that are 10 foot tall walking around in their backyard, you know, and then the cops got it on camera that something glowing was coming out of the sky, bro, and it hit the ground. And it made a thrash sound too. It was like thrash. And I was like, what the fuck? I've been doing this shit lately, man. I really haven't really talked about it. But I don't believe that we are alone in the universe, bro. There are some more technic, uh, more technically advanced species out there. You know, I mean, their technology make our shit look like a hoopty or something, or a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, them flying saucers can fly at supersonic speed. And you look at them on tape, man, and you can't say, well, it's a weather balloon, or maybe it's just something like a Goodyear blimp. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we are not alone in the universe, and you better be open to it. And matter of fact, we've never been alone. We've been seeing those crafts since the 1940s, bro. Flying through the sky. We can't explain what it is. We don't know what they're about and why they're here. And when a guy said that the UFO landed in his backyard in Las Vegas, and he was talking about he could hear the creature breathing, I was that freaked me out, bro. I got freaked out just hearing about that shit. And then he said when he locked eyes with one of the creatures, he froze and he couldn't move. That means that creature has some type of hypnotism going on, or maybe some superpowers that can freeze. You know, Imagine the powers that these beings got because they've been around for so long. I think so. I think that these beings, that these aliens or whatever, or extraterrestrial beings, I think they got superpowers, man. They can communicate through the mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got telepathic powers. They can communicate with you on a telepathic level. Those are powers, bro. That's power. And it's kind of scary, man. One day we might get invaded, bro. Humanity might be in trouble. 'Cause there's only room for only one species on the planet, bro. Shit, we might, but I doubt it. They're too far away. They can't invade a planet if their base is like hundreds and hundreds and tens of light years away. Nah, eventually they'll run out of ammo and have to go home, bro. But I think they can travel through portals and shit too, man, to shorten the time to get here because they're not nearby. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like looking at this. I'm like, damn, this is interesting. I'm all up in it, man. And then you got, like I said, David Grush or whatever his name is. He was talking about how the government had extraterrestrial technology in hiding. You know, they got it in a secret spot somewhere, hiding it from the public, hiding it from Congress, just keeping it really top secret. And they've been doing it for years, he said. Well, duh, we've been talking about that for years, man. That these technologies are not our own, and they got some of it. And they've been trying to replicate it for years. But let me tell you something. They're not going to be able to replicate that technology because it's too far ahead of our time. We haven't made it that tech. We haven't made it that what they said. We haven't made it that technically advanced. You see what I'm saying? We haven't made it like that yet. We haven't. There won't be the. It would take hundreds of years to replicate that technology because it's so highly advanced. First of all, in order to replicate it, you got to understand it how it's made. You can try to reverse engineer it and shit like that. But that's not gonna work. If especially if it's from different types of material from their planet or the stuff that they built it with, it's only on their planet, not yours. You're not gonna be able to replicate it. They probably got the parts and pieces from their planet. So you're not gonna be able to replicate something that's made of different material than what you're used to. You know, their 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 material is probably made of something from, like I said, something from their planet. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we have never been alone. Um, for all the skeptics out there, bruh, you need to look at the proof, man, and be quiet, man. We don't need to see these aliens to know that they exist. You see what I'm saying? You know. So in this video, man, I just want to make a short video because I don't usually make UFO videos. I did before, you know. I made UFO videos maybe a year ago or something like that on this channel, and just wanted to put my 2 cents in there that we're not alone, and we will continue never to be alone. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, man, they asked David Rush a question like, have these beings ever harmed or killed any human beings? He was like, yeah, it's been cases like that. That means some of them beings, because he was saying that there's more than one species that's on this earth right now with us. Okay, and he was saying that there's been cases where human beings have gotten hurt or killed by these extraterrestrial beings. So some of them are hostile toward us. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are friendly. Some of them are a threat. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of scary because we don't have no defense for them beings, man. If they wanted to invade us, we would have no defense for that whatsoever. Their 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 fucking spaceships are way more technically. I mean, their technology is way more advanced than ours, bro. Let's put it that way, man. I'm trying to find the words to say, man, but their technology is way more advanced. Technically, way more advanced than ours. So advanced that we can't even replicate that shit. I guarantee the government, they've been trying to replicate that shit for years, and they cannot do it. It's like, bro, you're not. We're not there yet. We're not there where our planes can go supersonic speed in the air and shit without hurting us. You see what I'm saying? Like anytime you have a craft that can move at supersonic speed but doesn't hurt you, and you don't know how to, you, you're not gonna be able to replicate this this um, this technology that they got. It's too far advanced. It's way above our time, man. We ain't there yet. We're not even a type one species, bro. You see what I'm saying? We're not even type one yet. A type one civilization. We're not even there yet. We still got like a few hundred years left before we can get highly technical with these crafts that they got. I'm pretty sure they're like thousands of years ahead of us, man. They've been around long enough. They've been around longer than us. That's what it seems like, because their technology is so goddamn advanced. And I believe in aliens, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always have been, though. I have always believed in aliens. You know. But you got people out here that are skeptics. They're like, well, no, we're the only ones on this planet. Uh. Look at what's flying around in the air, bro. You think that was made by humans? Hell fucking no. The hovering above ground and shit. We don't got stuff that can hover. The only thing that can hover is a helicopter. But we don't have no flying crafts that can hover above ground and then go up underwater. Okay? Then it can fly through three elements: underwater, in the sky, and through space. Wow. That's incredible technology, bro. We can't do that. We could barely get to the fucking moon. You know what I'm saying? We could barely get to the moon up out here in this piece.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just looking weird. No, I'm just like, they're not okay. Never mind. No. Can I get two loose, please? Wraps, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Two.
I'll take a shot. What's up? Tonight,
Eight, 99%. It's too hard to know she's a girl or what.
yeah, that was a girl.
Girl?
Yeah.
How she's at walking, bro. What happened to the youngster?
Yeah, that was a
You know
girl.
what, bro? In India, ganja is banned
Yeah, yeah.
in the weed. Like we speak ganja, the weed is banned.
I bet.
And in whatever, in his wallet, this much of weed is.
Yeah, I smell it.
Ah, yeah. Why they're selling it in India? We are not getting. We are getting everything. But the thing is that we can't carry like this,
Yeah.
and if we can't smoke like this.
No.
When cough cat,
Get in trouble.
big trouble.
So we could barely get to the moon. So how the hell are we gonna be able to replicate a technology that's like thousands and thousands of years ahead of us? You see what I'm saying? So you're trying to replicate something that you don't really have. You're not gonna be able to understand it. Um, like I said, the material that they made it from is probably on their planet, and you can only get it there. So if you're missing the pieces and stuff, you're not gonna be able to replicate that technology. Um, if you do replicate it, it'll probably be a thousand years from now. You see what I'm saying? Because we're not that technically advanced yet. Our technology hasn't evolved beyond our planet. We can't we cannot travel beyond our planet. That's why this trip to Mars that they're talking about is so dangerous for the astronauts. Astronauts, man, I feel sorry for whoever goes to Mars. You might not come back. See what I'm saying? You go to Mars, you might be a skeleton after Mars is done with you. You feel me? You know, I would never go to Mars. Are you fucking kidding me? Whoever takes that trip to Mars, woo, you might not come back, bro. Mars is dangerous. It's hostile toward humans. So much radiation, and not only that, you're gonna be there for a couple of years. It ain't a couple of months. A couple of years being on Mars. If something goes wrong, you are on your own, bro. There's no cargo ship coming to save you. There's no supply drop. They cannot, they cannot supply drop right away. You see what I'm saying? And it takes about 6 months to get to Mars. Well, no. Yeah. I think it was no. I think it, what was it? Was it 8 months? I don't think I think it takes about 6 months to get there. Yeah, it takes about 6 months to get to Mars. Okay, or 6 months to a year or something like that. 6 months to a year to get to Mars. Okay, you're gonna be in a tight ass space with, like about 12 other people. You don't think that they're gonna get on your nerves and somebody gonna fight? You know what I'm saying? You know, if something goes wrong with your suit, you are dead. Okay, you're gonna be there for years. Okay, like the trip is about 2 years, something like that. Wow, I think it was 2.5 years, something like that. Round trip. Are you fucking kidding me? You think you're gonna be able to survive that? You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about the details. You see, a lot of these guys, they so obsessed with going to Mars that they forget the little details that we don't even know yet. We don't even know what's gonna happen when we start to travel there and when we land there. You don't know. There's a question mark. So that's when it becomes really, really dangerous. You know, Elon Musk talking about, yeah, we're going to Mars, but you're not the one in the suit though, bro. You're not the one in the suit going to Mars. It's other people going to Mars. You think in your head that you can colonize Mars, which it is possible, but you need the technology to do it. You cannot just colonize a planet without the technology to do so. Human beings are fragile. Okay, we're delicate, bro. We need water. We need air, oxygen. We need supplies. We need all that other stuff. You see what I'm saying? One little mishap and you can lose your life on Mars, bro. Simple as that, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. Is it possible to colonize Mars? Yes, it is. But we need supply and the right type of technology to do so. If you don't have the suit, if you don't have the ship, if you don't if you can't supply drop for more supplies, you're gonna have a hard time or you're not gonna be able to do that at all. They don't even got the volunteer yet to go to Mars. So they're talking about, yeah, we're going to Mars. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, do you have any volunteers? No. Okay, well how the fuck do you know you going to Mars? You're talking about a planet that's hostile toward human beings. You see what I'm saying? A planet that's hostile toward our well-being. We are built for Earth, bruh. We evolved here. We didn't evolve in Mars. And that's another thing. Your body might turn different just living there. We no longer will be human beings if we move to Mars. Your body might get taller. You might become way more skinnier. You see what I'm saying? Think about how hard it would be to colonize that planet, though, bro. Now, I'm not saying that it's impossible, but think about how hard it would be to colonize it. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, so back to what I was saying with the guy, the whistleblower. He, I believe, I believe him. I believe everything that he's saying, bro. I've been waiting to hear this shit for a long time, and the truth is finally coming out. And then they saying, well, he needs proof. He needs proof that this is happening, and he needs proof that the government got alien technology and hiding somewhere. Yeah. But you know what? The proof is in the sky though. What the fuck is that flying around in the sky up there? We don't know. We can't explain it. So if you're looking at something that you cannot explain, that means what? That means that it is not of this world. We didn't invent it. That's the reason why we're looking at it strange. That's the reason why we're looking at it like we can't explain it. We look at something like, well, what the fuck is that? That is not what we have built. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at the sky, you see airplanes, you see helicopters, you recognize it, right? Or even if you see a stealth bomber, you recognize it, right? Part of the Air Force, right? But then when you look at a shooting or a flying object that look totally different from what we have built, that move differently from what we have built, you see what I'm saying? When you see that, you know that's not of this world, bro. It's not from here. But yet, we still got the skeptics coming out of the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, how could you like be skeptical of something we cannot explain? Can you explain what we are looking at in the sky, please? For all the skeptics, the motherfuckers talking about, you know, oh, this has got to be something different. It's got to be just because it moves around different and moves faster than ours doesn't mean that it's from outer space. Well, what is it? Okay, how do you explain the guy that called 911 in Las Vegas because 2 or 3 aliens was in his backyard, breathing heavy, trying to engage with the tractor back there? They got a tractor in their backyard. They were trying to engage with it. I was reading one of the comments. The comments was like, damn, aliens got wasted again. They crashed the flying saucer, tried to jumpstart the tractor for the clean getaway. I started laughing. I was like, yeah, man. Anyway, I'm in this video, bro. I just wanted to make that little video real quick, man, because I know some of you guys are not into, aliens and shit, but I have always been. Like I said, I made a few videos like this before. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Peace out, take care, and bless. I'm out.